guys, welcome back to Horton's Flower Farm. So today on the farm, I bought some vines to climb up my trellises. So this is going to be in my cottage garden. My daughter Holly's going to help me today. Say hi, Holly.
Hi.
So in my cottage garden, I'm going to show you, I bought some beautiful trellises. And I started growing vines for them, but they're not doing so well, so I just bought backup vines. I'm going to show you the picture in a little bit of the vines that I have. And let me take you over to the trellises I have. All right, guys, so these are the trellises I bought. They are actually 7 feet tall. They're beautiful. They were handmade by somebody local. There's also handmade planters right there. They're really beautiful too. They're gonna go around my pergola. So I'm just gonna climb these two vines right here. I'm sorry, these two trellises right here are gonna have nasturtium vines growing up them. So today I'm gonna be planting this nasturtium vines so that they can go up those trellises. Those trellises are quite heavy, so I just have to wait for my husband to move them. And then we're gonna put them in the garden. I made sure I left enough room where I planted the other flowers so that these can go in between all my other flowers. I also bought a perennial to put there. I bought thyme, a flowering thyme. So let me just show you those plants that I bought now. All right, guys, so this is the, whoops. Oh no, I don't wanna break it. Hold on. No, don't pull it gentle. Okay. This is the nasturtium vine, as you can see, like there. It has mixed colors. I also bought, this is also for the cottage garden. This is an English thyme. It's a flowering thyme. Look at how pretty it is. And this one, I think, let me see if it's in English. I think I got a lemon one. Yeah, this is a lemon. You see it? It's a lemon thyme. It's already starting to bloom. I thought really pretty this would be for a perennial. I'm gonna put a couple perennials. And then this is the hyacinth bean, which I did start, but I just bought 2 more just to give a quicker start to vining up those trellises. All right, let's go over to the cottage garden. All right, guys, so the trellises are up, as you can see. One's there, and we have one over there. So now I'm gonna be planting, this is where the nasturtium is gonna trellis up. So I'll show you where I'm gonna plant the nasturtium. All right, guys, so I'm gonna plant the nasturtium on either side of the trellis. I actually am growing some from seed, but I bought the more established ones just to start them. So I'm gonna take it out. And I'm gonna put it right here, close to the trellis. And this soil, look at how easy this soil is to dig into because it's that brand new compost. So easy. Okay, so there's the first one. All right, guys, so I actually bought the plants that had like 2 because I'm gonna try and trail both of them up. So that's my plan. So let me put it in over here. Look at the nice roots on that. Okay, guys, so when it starts to grow a little bit bigger, I'm gonna make these vines go up here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some wire or string on in between the spaces where there's space, just so that I have an easier way to vine up. Okay, so the hyacinth bean plant. So let's look at the ones that I have growing right now. And I'll show you the difference of why I bought an established one. So these are the ones that I have growing right now. I planted 3, but they're very small. So I wanted to give a jump start on the hyacinth bean for my arch, which is not here yet. So for now, it's gonna just be vining up here until I put the arch in, which will hopefully be later today. So I'm gonna put one here, and I'll probably put it just set off to the side of this one, just right here. It does need a big spot for, it's very established, which is nice. Right there, just cover it up. And that's the first one. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you the arches are up. My husband put them up. I'm excited in the cottage garden. So I'll just tell you a couple more things that I did on the farm. Right now, I'm just weeding the rows to make sure that it stays under control, because last year was a huge problem. So I went around just pulling the weeds. We get a lot of vines, a lot of vine weeds out here, so I was pulling those. I did the first 5 because it went quite quickly because they're not so bad yet. So that's good. Let me show you one more update. My sunflowers that I planted in, I think a week ago, are popping up nicely. I was a little worried because when we planted them initially, we saw birds coming right down on the soil and we were like, oh no. So we were thinking they were eating the seeds, but we covered them with more compost and they're looking pretty good. So let me show you down here these sunflower seeds. All right guys, so as you can see, I have a lot of nice germination over here. And this, I did a couple of different varieties. So these are different colors. I did, I think, white night, the ones, I forget which ones. It was, I think, just the orange. So yeah, so the germination is looking good here. All right guys, so if you look behind me, there it is. I have the arches up over here and the other one. So let's take a look. Okay, so I'm walking through what's going to be the beautiful hyacinth bean plant. So I planted the hyacinth bean plant right there, and that's the one that I bought that I just showed you that I planted. There's actually 3 other ones that I had done also, so hopefully those will get going. And then there's a couple on this side. So that's arch number 1. Okay, arch number 2, same thing, I put the hyacinth bean right there. This is arch number 2. And then I have a couple, 3 other ones that will hopefully vine up. Okay, so as we walk this way, I put in, which you saw, this way, the arch, not the arch, the trellis. And then I put in the nasturtium there. I put, 2 there, right there, and 1 over here. And then over on this side, come this way, I put 1 over there, and one over there. Okay, and then I also got thyme, English thyme and lemon thyme, and I just popped it right in there, perennial, just to have something else that's like lower and that will flower. So that's going to be really pretty. So the cottage garden is coming along nicely. Everything's looking nice here. So here's another view of it, and I'm standing right here where the pergola will be. So the pergola will be where the arches are. You'll be sitting in the pergola, 10 by 10 pergola, and that hopefully will go up in 2 weeks. So yeah, so this is the cottage garden. Yay, it's coming along nicely. So I'm excited. We're done for the day. Weeding, arches, plants, just keeping up with different stuff. And yeah, we'll be back on the farm in a couple days. The water is looking good. Nothing is broken today. The plants are looking okay. They look like they're bouncing back. Interestingly enough, actually what I didn't mention to you was I direct seeded in zinnias 2 weeks ago, and I did not have any germination, and I put in like 3 or 4 zinnias, so I have no clue what happened with those zinnias. So what I did at home, luckily enough, was I had backup trays ready, but not enough. I counted 275 holes that need zinnias. So I probably started at home I don't know if they're 200. So I'm going to start some more, and that's okay because succession wise, now I really will have a succession of the zinnias. So I guess that's good. Luckily the Baneri giant row where it had the black spot on it is looking okay. So that's going well. I had planted in zinnias from that I grew about 200 of them a week ago, and they're looking okay. So I have a row, I'd say I have a row and a half, some bugs, or 2 rows of the zinnias. So that's not bad. We're doing okay. And I saw my first Cosmo bloom. You want to come see it? It's my, I think it was my lemonade. So come this way. Oh, let me go through the arch. Hi. Whoa. Okay. This way to the Cosmo. It's so pretty. Okay. Where is it? I'm going to find it. Aha! I found it. Here it is. Let's see. Show your face, little Cosmo. Not pretty? The first cosmo. I call them my little overachievers. But actually I do see some buds on some of these cosmos. And these were the ones I got from Farmer Bailey's, which were very, very healthy. So they're doing good. All right, so, and I put in, oh, over here, I don't know if I told you guys, I put in about 100 gladiolus and they are doing well. So look, you'll see they're popping up. I actually spaced them way too far apart. They could have been closer together. They can be planted like tulips, tight together. And I found that out right after I planted them. But it's all right, because otherwise I would have had to do more work and plant more things in that space. So I'm kind of happy I just, whatever, spaced them out. All right, so I think that's it. Oh, this was the row of the zinnias where I put the little seedlings in, and they're looking good. What type of seedlings were they? They were Oklahoma's. Pinks and salmon. That was Oklahoma pink and salmon. So actually, you know what the variety that didn't pop up, I'm just thinking over here, was the semi-dwarf variety. So I don't know if something was wrong with those seeds, because I'm just thinking that is what didn't pop up. So maybe something was wrong with those. I don't know. And where'd I get them from? I think I got them from Amazon actually. So maybe they were not good. I don't know. Okay, so time to go. Today, enough on the farm. We need to go home, get ready for school tomorrow. Oh, you guys like my hat? You see it? For my sister-in-law for my birthday. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.